split second is what you'd get if you gave the Forza Motorsport franchise to Michael Bay and told him to stop being such a coward and make something explode properly for once. There's as much emphasis here on destroying your opponents and vast swathes of the track as there is on driving a perfect line and shaving seconds off your lap time.
But it's not all ludicrous explosions and near-death experiences. There's plenty of achievement goodness to be had as well, and today we're going to be looking at a number of secret achievements including Zero to Hero, Convoy and Fearless. Most tracks in Split Second have got a signature set piece, and if you use this set piece to wreck 3 cars simultaneously, you're going to get a 20-point achievement for your troubles.
Every track has something that is unique to it, and not every one of these is linked to an achievement, but a lot are. For example, when you unhook the ship and it slides down, taking everyone with it, that's an achievement called Shipwrecked. When you make the plane plow into the runway and take 3 guys out, that's an achievement called Frequent Flyer.
And when you crush them with the water tower...
Ah, High Pipe. Excellent choice, sir.
Now, one of these achievements, which is called Swept Away, is, in our opinion, the most awesome power play in the game. You're basically blowing up an entire dam, destroying the local infrastructure, condemning the local people to drought and lack of hydroelectric power, but come on, it looks amazing.
And in addition to this explosive spectacle, it can also lead you to another secret achievement, Zero to Hero. This achievement requires you to use a route changer to go from last place to first.
Yeah, this is the perfect spot for this, just because it's so unbelievably huge. It's like hundreds and hundreds of yards long and can take out a huge amount of opponents.
Okay, so firstly you have to be in last place for this achievement, and the next guy, the guy in 7th place, you don't want him too close to you. I'd say around 2 to 3 seconds behind, then he should get hit along with everyone else. So as long as you stick to your line, the dam breach should take out everyone else, you should fly through into first place, and the achievement should pop. Beautiful.
And finally, the survival mode holds the key to a couple of secret achievements. The way the survival mode works is as follows. You've got a massive lorry in front of you, and for reasons the game doesn't go into, he's angry. Perhaps he lived in a town that you recklessly destroyed with that dam explosion, we don't know. Anyway, he's angry, and he wants to blow you up by throwing explosive barrels at you from his big rig.
Some of the barrels are blue, those take 3 hits to take you out, and some of them are red, which means instant death. Now the first of the secret achievements we mentioned is Convoy, which requires you to pass 12 trucks in a row. Now the way we approach this is to look at your path like a giant S, so you've got the truck in front of you, start all the way over on one side, then as the barrels start to fall, start to drift over to the other side, and then back again. So the truck is shooting out these barrels but can't quite keep pace with the way that you're turning, and so for the most part they're usually shooting off to the side of you. Another tip, you've always got cars in front of you, use these cars as a decoy. If they get hit by a barrel, you don't have to worry about it and you can just squeeze through.
Next up, it's Fearless. What Fearless requires you to do is pass 5 trucks in a row in sudden death. Sudden death is when, well, you might suddenly experience death as the trucks only drop red barrels and lots of them at that. The only additional advice I would offer for this mode is don't be afraid to slow down just a little bit to give yourself more thinking time. When all those barrels are popping out, just ease off the accelerator a little. Don't necessarily brake, but slow just a little, then shoot the gap when you see the space between 2 barrels. The other thing to remember is that there is a slight pause. It's not a constant stream of barrels, so use that gap as well to gun it and try to get past.
As you're going for these achievements, try and do it in quick play mode, as if you do it in season play, the race is going to end as soon as you hit the point total required for first place.
Okay, well I think that just about wraps it up for our split second episode of Insider Moves. I hope you found these tips helpful. If not, I fully intend to drive a car full of TNT into the heart of the sun.
You've been saying that for weeks, just do it already.
See you next time, everyone!